Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be doing a review of the new Colourpop Pretty Fresh Face Powder. So Pretty Fresh is a line in Colourpop that is very well known and popular for their foundation, for their tinted moisturizer, and for their concealer, all very well loved products. I really like the foundation myself. I'm very excited to see that they have come out with this powder foundation. So this is a creamy pressed powder for an effortless skin-like natural finish. It is multitasking face powder that easily blends into the skin with light, buildable coverage, perfect for wearing alone, to set makeup, or for touch-ups throughout the day. It is infused with sunflower seed extract and cucumber fruit extract to keep skin hydrated, soft, and healthy looking. If you want to have light coverage, all you have to do is go in with like a fluffy brush and kind of dust all over the face, or you can use the pressed powder puff that it comes with for more full coverage. We will go ahead and see how this does, but you can also use your beauty blender or other face sponge that you have. And I've found with powder foundations, that is my favorite way to apply to get the most coverage. So now that we know what it is and what it's supposed to do, let's go ahead and test it out. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is put primer and a little bit of concealer. I'm gonna do a little bit under my eyes and under my nose to help conceal redness and dark circles. And then I will probably spot conceal some of my darker blemishes, but I will leave some uncovered to see how the coverage actually is in terms of covering blemishes. I forgot to mention that I did get it in the shade Fair too, so hopefully that will be a good match. This is what the inside looks like. It does come with a mirror there and the actual powder. It looks like a decent size. This side I'm gonna do, well, I'll try this, and then if I feel the need, I will go over to my other sponge. And then on this side, I'm gonna use a brush. It is a dense brush for sure. It's the IT Cosmetics Complexion Perfection Foundation Globe. It's a nice dense brush, and I find it's perfect for putting on powder foundation if you still want good coverage. So we'll go ahead and use that and see, you know, if a brush works well, even if you're looking for higher coverage. Okay, so the coverage definitely is up to the claims. It's light coverage and it is buildable. I'd say it goes to like a medium coverage. It did conceal my blemishes quite a bit. They're very blurred, and you know, I did conceal with concealer a lot of the darker ones, so I think if I hadn't have done that, they would be even more prominent. I'm not loving the way this is looking on the skin. So I do have some spots on my skin that are dry from, you know, it was acne and I used acne treatment, and then now they're a little flaky. And I actually wore powder foundation yesterday and I did not notice this. So I do think it is this specific powder foundation. It's really attached itself to this dry patch here. And I'm noticing it's doing that in other areas as well. It's just kind of looking dry on the skin ultimately. That's my biggest issue with it. The coverage, I think for the fact that it says it's light coverage and buildable, I think that is definitely true to claim. So, you know, I'm not mad about the coverage by any means. It was easy to apply. I personally don't love this sponge. I like using my beauty blender and I felt like that did a really good job. The brush did a good job as well. I personally prefer the beauty blender over anything. I just feel like the moistness from the sponge helps smooth things out and make it look a little more airbrush. But even with that, I'm feeling like it looks dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and come up close, show you what it's looking like. Might add a bit of a second layer to build up a little bit of coverage. And then I'll put a setting spray on to see if it helps liven things up, which I have my Morphe, which would be perfect for that. So it's looking even drier and I'm just not liking the way it's sitting on the skin. It almost looks like it looks very powdery on the skin. And when I go to like I'm doing a pressing motion, but if I do a swiping motion at all, it almost like removes some of the powder. Like it's not adhering to the skin very nicely, which I've never had that happen. So I'm so far really honestly not loving it. No, I really don't love this, like at all. I don't like the way it's sitting on the skin. As I said, it almost is now going patchy. Looks very powdery, very dry, accentuating texture. So ultimately, honestly, this is a no for me. Unfortunately, I would not recommend this. I think there's much better powder foundations out there. I personally really like the One Size powder foundation. It's my absolute favorite. It's magical. It looks so like natural on the skin. It's not dry at all on the skin. It has even more coverage than this, much more coverage than this. And it is so incredibly smoothing that it's insane. So yeah, I personally would recommend that one over this one for sure. I know this one's a lot cheaper, but I just don't even think it's worth the money that it does cost. So yeah, that's my final opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.